As a Christian, it is essential to approach the topic of global warming with a critical and nuanced perspective, recognizing that the issue has been heavily politicized and sensationalized. While some individuals and organizations claim that human-induced global warming is an indisputable fact, others argue that the science is not yet settled and that the threat has been exaggerated. Christians can fight back against the fake global warming agenda by seeking truth, promoting critical thinking, and advocating for responsible stewardship of the environment. First and foremost, Christians should seek to understand the science behind global warming, recognizing that the Bible calls us to be good stewards of the earth, Genesis 1:28. However, this does not mean blindly accepting the prevailing narrative on climate change. Instead, Christians should engage in critical thinking, examining the evidence and evaluating the arguments presented by both sides of the debate. This includes considering the limitations and uncertainties of climate modeling, the role of natural climate variability, and the potential consequences of proposed policy solutions. Christians can also fight back against the fake global warming agenda by promoting a biblical worldview of creation care. The Bible teaches that humans are created in the image of God and have a unique responsibility to care for the earth and its resources, Psalm 24:1. This includes being mindful of our energy consumption, reducing waste, and conserving natural resources. However, this should be done in a way that is balanced and responsible, recognizing that economic development and human flourishing are also important biblical values, Deuteronomy 8:18. Furthermore, Christians should be cautious of the ideological and political agendas that often underlie the global warming movement. Some proponents of climate change policy have openly stated that their goal is to use the issue as a means of promoting radical social and economic transformation. Christians should be aware of these agendas and ensure that their efforts to care for the environment are not co-opted by ideologies that are incompatible with biblical values. In addition, Christians can fight back against the fake global warming agenda by advocating for policy solutions that are based on sound science, economic reality, and biblical principles. This includes promoting energy policies that prioritize affordability, reliability, and accessibility, recognizing that energy poverty is a significant challenge in many parts of the world. Christians should also support policies that promote sustainable development, environmental conservation, and human flourishing while avoiding policies that are based on flawed science, ideological agendas, or economic fantasy. Finally, Christians should recognize that the global warming agenda is often driven by a worldview that is fundamentally at odds with their Christian faith. The secular environmental movement often views humans as a threat to the planet, rather than as stewards of creation. Christians should promote a biblical worldview of creation care, recognizing that humans are created in the image of God and have a unique role to play in caring for the earth. By promoting this worldview, Christians can help to counter the fake global warming agenda and promote a more balanced and responsible approach to environmental stewardship. In conclusion, Christians can fight back against the fake global warming agenda by seeking truth, promoting critical thinking, advocating for responsible stewardship of environment, and promoting a biblical worldview of creation care. By engaging in these efforts, Christians can help to promote a more balanced and responsible approach to environmental stewardship, one that is based on sound science, economic reality, and biblical principles. Ultimately, this will require a nuanced and multifaceted approach, recognizing that the issue of global warming is complex and contentious, and that Christians have a unique role to play in promoting a biblical worldview of creation care.